can I offer a different perspective on the conversation around women, equality, and creating a more balanced world. So what if the future doesn't require women to become more like men? What if the future requires us to finally value what women have always brought? For generations, many qualities traditionally associated with women have been misunderstood or undervalued. Sensitivity was called weakness. Emotional intelligence was dismissed as being too emotional. Caregiving was expected but rarely honoured, and collaboration was often seen as less powerful than competition. Intuition was questioned instead of respected. But these are not weaknesses. They are all forms of intelligence. They are human strengths. A thriving world does not happen when women have to abandon parts of themselves to succeed. It happens when we expand our understanding of what leadership, intelligence, and contribution actually look like. Because the world needs both. We need innovation and compassion. We need vision and connection, logic and intuition, achievement and care. Not because one is masculine, one is feminine, but because wholeness requires all of these qualities. And the responsibility of change. There's something really important that I believe we need to talk about with this. The responsibility for creating this change cannot sit only with women. Women have always been powerful agents of transformation. Women have challenged systems. Women have created movements. Women have opened doors. But expecting women to be the sole advocates for changing a society that has historically undervalued them is an impossible burden. So this is where men have an important role. Not to rescue women, not to speak for women, not to take over the conversation, but to become conscious partners in creating something different. Partnership looks like listening without needing to fix. It looks like valuing emotional intelligence alongside analytical intelligence. It looks like recognizing the invisible labor that holds families and communities together. And it looks like questioning the old stories about whose voice matters the most. Because when men honour women's differences, everyone benefits. Children grow up seeing partnership instead of hierarchy. Relationship becomes more reciprocal. Workplaces become more whole, and communities become more connected. So the goal was never for women to rise by pushing men down. The invitation is for all of us to rise by creating a world where every person's gifts have space to flourish. Because the future is not about reversing the hierarchy, it is about creating harmony. The world does not need women to become less of who they are. It needs us to finally recognize the value of who we already are.